Hello, welcome. First stream in like I have to check how long it's been like 3 weeks, something like a month. Been around that time, I think. I've been busy with college and also was you know burnout and all. I don't know, it's only been 2 weeks. That's not that bad. Fairly consistent for streaming, actually. Sort of. But yeah, so recent horror news, as usual, gonna talk about Scream 7 because we always end up talking about Scream 7. I get to see the monkey on Monday, so I'm very excited for that. Monkey things, and yeah. What's up, Gene? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. So yeah, let me go grab Bloody Disgusting and just read all the recent articles on there. Let's have a gander. Let's see. Bloody Disgusting. My dog's barking. Apologies if you guys just heard the dog barking. She is probably hearing me talk right now for some reason, and she's wondering why. Okay. She is barking. Let it. Alright, so beginning it with Sam Raimi is making a new horror movie called Send Help. It's coming out next year in January, so this will either be amazing, okay, or kind of bad. There's really no like in between with January horror movies. It's either okay or it's kind of bad. I wish that like it wasn't really known just for like dumping movies though, because sometimes some really good movies get dumped in January. Scream 5. It's not my favorite, but it's nowhere near bad. Destroy All Neighbors. Absolute banger. Just shoved on to like Shudder in January. At least. Summary release. I don't really know how to like describe that like movie for like a season though. It's not really cold or warm. It's just like spring. Yeah, we'll go with spring for that. Yeah. So moving on. Do anything interesting here? Propaganda. Oh yeah, we got a trailer for Borderline, which I haven't even watched yet. Which has Samara Weaving in it, which is probably the only reason I would watch it because she is amazing. In like every movie I've watched has been fairly consistent. I haven't really seen a bad movie with her in it. I guess maybe Babysitter 2, because that movie's kind of just arse in like its whole, but yeah. Like okay, well both of them are terrible, but like the first one's at least fun. I'll admit that. The first movie was funny. Moving on, we have let me just make sure that I can see this properly so I can read his name. I don't want to get his name wrong. We have Takashi Yamazaki working on a screenplay for his next Godzilla movie. So this is going to be working on the Godzilla -1 follow-up, and this is apparently something else. I don't know. Maybe it's something different. New Godzilla movie. Sounds cool. And yeah, I've been seeing like a load of promo for Alien Earth, so I'll shove that on the title of today's stream because it's looking really cool. Like, I'm not the biggest Alien guy, just because like I think Prometheus is kind of bad. I think Alien Covenant is kind of bad. I think Alien 3 is kind of bad. Both Alien vs Predator movies are kind of bad, but like if you put all that out of the way, it's fairly consistent, especially with the recent edition Romulus. We're getting the sequel to that at some point. If it's not like cancelled or something. I feel like, if I think about it now, this thought just popped into my mind. This has nothing to do with that. But it's mainly because like I was seeing like a bunch of like Coyote versus Acme stuff on Twitter recently. They should have like written off, I don't know, what's a bad film that Warner Brothers released recently? I can't even think. Hang on. Recent Warner Brothers movies. Let me have a little Google search. Recent Warner Bros. To get rid of the watches, obviously. Hell, they could have gotten rid of. Oh wait, no, not those Watchmen movies. Those Watchmen. I was gonna review like the new Watchmen movies, like the two animated ones, because they were fairly fun. But like, I don't know, I don't really know how to like review like an animated movie for some reason. I feel like I've done it a few times before. I think, but I don't remember how I did it. I was like 13, so I was probably just yapping about how it looks really good. The story's cool. You know, Superman's flying about and stuff. I think that's the thing that I did, like the one where Superman dies or something. Yeah, moving on. So Wolf Creek 3, which is going to be called Wolf Creek Legacy, because every movie has to have a subtitle nowadays, is coming to theaters in 2026. So, you know, I really enjoy the first two Wolf Creek movies. I actually prefer the second one. It's really like cool. And it's really interesting as well. Just seeing this guy trying to survive, and then like he doesn't really in the end because he's gone all loony. Well, I think didn't they make a TV show? I think they did, but yeah. So after the TV show, I think this is now where the movie's coming in. I don't know if it's going to be a sequel to the like last two movies or if it's going to be a sequel to the TV show. I haven't watched the TV show. I don't know if it ends in a cliffhanger. I don't know if it ends where like it just ends off the story for another portion of something. I know I've seen like some like clips of the TV show, or it's just more clips of the movies. It's been a while since I've watched the movies, but I've seen some clips of something, and I've also seen like 100 like fake posters and trailers for Wolf Creek 3 like across the last few years. So to see that like it's finally like properly happening is like making me very happy, you know. Just need that fourth Hostel movie now, and my life will be complete. I mean, we are getting a TV show. Maybe after 2 seasons of that, it will be time for the next movie. Maybe by then we'll have like Thanksgiving 3 or something like that. I think Thanksgiving 2, Eli Roth's gonna make that. That he's finally gonna do the Hostel show. This is like my main issue with like TV shows now. You'll announce a show like a year ago now, but like they'll probably make it like next year, release it the year after. So 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027. So it takes 4 years, and we're probably just gonna get like 8 episodes. Which, alright, each episode will be like an hour long. But I want more. Like this is mainly just me being like greedy, like being so used to like the 22 episode seasons of everything that I like love so much. But in fact, I'm just gonna stop, man. I need longer seasons for stuff though. If this Hostel show is only like 6 episodes, oh, that's even worse. If it's just 6 episodes, I will die if it's only 6 episodes. Um, I won't die Hostel style. I'll just like slowly just like wither away. Yeah. That's my take on that. Yeah, we also got the news something about the monkey, which is kind of weird to me. It's mainly just Disney being Disney though. Like so the monkey couldn't use symbols, so they had to use a drum because Disney trademarked a monkey with symbols because of like Toy Story 3. Which confuses the hell out of me because monkeys with symbols weren't created by Disney. They were created like I guess years ago for like a toy or something. I never had a monkey toy, so I can't really talk on this matter, but like I don't think Disney invented the monkeys with symbols. I think that was already a thing. So why they have like the trademark for that, I don't know. But they have the trademark for like this is like one thing which like I saw like a while ago. It was like this thing of like random things which people own the trademarks for. You're telling me you can trademark a color? I didn't know that. Can I trademark the color of apple juice now? Like, SheaRants purple. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we also got the first look of Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. I think he looks fairly cool. You know, he literally just looks like this poster doesn't really tell you much about the movie. It's really just like badass guy with the leather jacket and the white shirt. I feel that's a bit of a stereotype in like action movies where I think it's like after the Terminator, it's just every cool guy has to wear leather or else you're a loser. That's why I have a leather jacket right here. Yeah, I mean, where was I? What was I? Oh yeah, the monkey. Like, I really want to watch the monkey, but I get to see it Monday. I get to see it 4 days before the official release. A bunch of YouTubers already watched it somehow, so that really annoyed me because I thought I'd finally be able to get my review out around the same time as every other bloody person. No, no. America gets special movie things. They just get to watch them early. I'll admit I get to watch it 4 days earlier, but still, how come I don't get to watch it like 2 weeks in advance? What is up? I like Screaming Ice Cream. How is it going? I've just knocked over some albums. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, like why can't I like why can't I go watch like early stuff here? There was an early screening Wednesday. Yeah, where's my early screening on Wednesday for like the UK? That wasn't just one, because surely like every single YouTuber that I watched didn't just fly out to the same cinema, including like the really small ones who have already seen it somehow. You're telling me they all flew out to this cinema and they didn't tell me? Bit mean. I'm joking, of course. It was probably just like a thing across like the whole US or something, but like um I still get to see it Monday, guys, 4 days early. Not annoyed in the slightest because I thought I'd actually get to watch the film earlier than everyone else. Not annoyed at all. I'm very annoyed. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. If Disney can copyright like a monkey with symbols, what am I allowed to like trademark? Like, can I just let me think. What's in my room that isn't like already owned by something? What besides me? What's in my room that isn't like an intellectual property? Um. All right, right here. Can I trademark? I keep jumping. Can I trademark this Marilyn Manson pin that I bought like 3 months ago and still haven't worn? What is up, horror? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you have a great day. Loving the hair. Thank you. Yep, I've already messed it up. I literally brushed it like right before so that you can like see the fade and everything. I'm joking, horseman. And then I've somehow messed it up to where it just looks like my hair looked before. What's up, Big Rod? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to think of what I could apply for a trademark for. Can I just trademark myself? Like, I already own myself. Like, could I just like double own myself? Like, no one else can. No one else can buy me if I trademark myself. That's peak. That's perfect logic in my opinion. I see Captain America Monday, not hearing great things, but I hope I enjoy it. I've had everything about that movie spoiled for me because I decided I'd just put on a spoiler review for some reason. Which, albeit, I wasn't really gonna watch it in the first place because I don't really watch Marvel movies anymore. Besides, like the really big ones, like if we, what was the last? Okay, I watched Deadpool Wolverine. What's the other one? Oh, whatever. It's going good. Getting ready to see her eyes. How are you How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I've not seen Heart Eyes yet. Mainly because it's like a rated 18 here, so I'm not allowed to go watch it in cinemas for some reason. Albeit I have ways around that, but it includes me spending like double the price of one cinema ticket because I have to buy two, have them scan one of the tickets, then just go into the other room and just sit down and see which I've already bought for the other movie. But that costs like more money than I'm willing to spend anyway because I'm a cheapskate. So yeah, packing all my stuff, just came across my Stumacher high school ID. Let's go. I don't have a. Wait, why do they have high school like? They have high school IDs. I have a college. I was gonna go grab my college ID, but that shows like where I go to college and like my information on it. So you're not gonna see my college ID, guys. But yeah, the struggle is real. Yes, it is. Like, I wish over here in the UK it was like in the US, where if you just go with someone over the age, they'll just let you stroll in. I got ID'd for Oppenheimer because it has boobs in it. I'm a maturing, pubescent young guy. You think I haven't seen sex before? And we're just gonna end the conversation there. Can I see your credit card by chance? No, I don't have a credit card. Yes. I'm trying to remember where I saw something like that the other day. Oh, South Park, like the bit where they like draw things on like Eric's ass, and then like all the teenagers think it's like boobs. I just watch like the most random stuff at like 3 in the morning. Debit, nah. Cash, my man. What can I say? Hang on. Here, we'll take a look at how British money looks for all you Americans out there. Oh, thank God. I tried really hard to like only get notes that only have the Queen on them, because like the ones with the King, no offense to our King, are quite hideous. So here's a 5. This is the Queen on it. So yeah, that's the Queen, guys. R.I.P. You know. Right, I'm gonna stop joking about that now before like the Royal Guard comes knocking on my door or something. Gonna raid me. Yeah. Looms. Yeah, good old Liz. I miss her very much. What can I say? Oh, I don't know why that just reminded me of what I was about to go get, but I bought some stuff. Hey guys, we can have a little showcase of all the random shit that I bought this month. Let's go. I'm gonna go grab the other stuff. It's on my floor. Where's the other one? There it is. Found all the stuff. Let's go. Right, here we go. Little showcase of all the random stuff that I bought in February for the collection. Firstly, we got Insidious DVD. You know. Got this from CEX. £1. What can I say? Best bargain of my life. Love sex, both kinds. Only went to one. Here we go. What the hell am I saying? We'll just throw that over there. The noise that make worries me. All right. Next up, this came the other day. We got a rental copy of Amityville Horror. I don't know why these are like sold to people because I don't know. I don't even. I've never watched this. Is this the Ryan Reynolds one? If not, I don't really care. Michael. Oh god, yeah, Michael Bay made this. That definitely just knocks something. All right, this next one I'm not gonna throw because it looks cool. Wait, no. We got Zombievers. It's like a. Okay, we're just gonna, for YouTube purposes, we're gonna cover the top bit. How can I? I've got a plate here. This works. So we got Zombievers, but we're just covering the bit on the top for YouTube reasons, where I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show like 3 girls in bikinis. So yeah, but like it moves. I tried buying this like 3 times from the same shop, and they only sold it to me the 3rd time. My friend says it was because I was with him. He does look quite old, no offense, Dylan, but like, I think it's because I finally have my ID on me. I didn't throw that directly at the wall. Next up, we got Swan Songs, Hollywood and Dead, banger album. I love like the stuff and I feel like these books and like CDs are underrated. They got some cool stuff. Why is the disc upside down? Let me fix that. Yeah, Swan Songs, Hollywood and Dead. I now collect CDs, vinyls, and DVDs. Next up as well. Yeah, Dylan's quite old. He is old. He's like a year older than me, but he is old. What can I say? And then we got Black Parade, MCR, another banger album right here. Shout out to Dylan. Yes, agreed. Shout out to Dylan. This is what I mean by the books and these are underrated. Hang on. Where's the thing? There we go. All right, yeah. So like this side's like got like a cool marching band thingy. And the other side is like a rad poster here. Like, I would stick this on my wall if it wasn't for the fact that it would just leave the front of the album. Oh, look, I'm now an album cover. Other than the fact it would just leave the front of an album like blank. If it wasn't for that, I would genuinely just stick it on the wall. And there's a perfect place for it, right there above the light switch where you can't see it. And I'll put this back in there eventually, probably after the stream. And there we go. Works out fine. Best Loomis in horror. Apologies for missing this. I was yapping. It's between Billy Loomis and Dr. Loomis. They're both great. If I'm feeling like adventurous, I'll watch a Halloween movie with Dr. Loomis in it because, you know, I have to make sure that I'm ready for the crazy. And if I'm just feeling like just watching Scream, I'll just watch Scream with Billy Loomis. Black Parade is when me and MCR parted ways. A good album, but not for me. See, I have not parted ways with them because I only found them last year. But I don't listen to the 4th album. There's like 3 songs off of it on my playlist, and besides from that, I don't really like Danger Days. It's not for me. I would have wanted what they were gonna make the 5th album. The 5th album sound banging, but like, yeah. I've been like re-listening to like the 1st album though. Hearing like swearing in it is weird because like they barely swear on this album. At least from what I can remember, it's been like conversation now. It's been a few days since I've actually listened to it. I'm gonna meet Devon Sawa in March. Super excited. Let's go. Devon Sawa is so cool. You should ask him if he's gonna return as his 7th character in the new Chucky movie they're making. If I how many characters did he play? He played Jake's dad, Jake's uncle. Who was he in the first? In second season. Second season he was the priest. 3rd season he was the president, and the dude who is also like the president but isn't the president. He's just like a stand-in. Played 5 characters in the show. What can I say? The man's got range. Ghost of You and Helena were peak MCR for me. Those are great songs, but my issue is I've overplayed them so much to the point where like I need to like listen to a lot of like music in my day before I get to those like songs. Like Teenagers, Helena, Ghost of You, and a few of the other ones on 3 Cheers, I've overplayed way too much. Which is a problem I have. Like, when the new Architects album comes out, the 4 singles that they've released, I just won't listen to for a while. Mainly because I've listened to them like so much. I need to ask him about if he knows anything about the next Chucky movie. It could be Chucky in space, and we could get him as an astronaut. You never know. If it's Chucky in space, I will be watching. If it's, I mean, I'm saying that as if I wouldn't watch it if it wasn't Chucky in space, but like, if it's Chucky, I will be watching. He could be gone. Yeah. I mean, he played like a priest slash. What was he in the second season? He was like he was the head dude of the school. I swear it was also. I can't remember the second season of Chucky was not my favorite. Third season gets way too much hate. I prefer it over the second. First season is always the best season of it, though. He could play the Musk, yeah. They don't really look alike, and I mean, see, he could play Devon Sawa though. This is like when it comes back to me, just like really like liking Nika in the show. This is like the angle they can use to like give her the new body that isn't just like some random person because I need Fyodorov to stay in the show. They made Chucky movies in the Chucky movies. Surely by now they would have had a Fiona Dorff in the movies. So if you think about it, Fiona Dorff exists inside of the Chucky universe. So all they need to do is kidnap her and transfer Nika's soul into Fiona Dorff's body. Fiona Dorff's soul into Nika's body. And we're blam. Nika's got a new body that actually has limbs. And she might be able to walk again. Which would be dope. Like, I'm going to throw the old man age wisdom card and say Little Giant Sawa's best movie. Devon Sawa is the director of them all. Or he could play the Don Mancini character of like the Chucky movies. I love how like two franchises in horror have movies within the movies. Scream, Chucky. I mean, Halloween probably has them at this point. We just don't hear about them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Michael Myers movie inside the Michael Myers movie. The ending of season 3 kind of sucked, though. CGI was so bad. I can agree with that. The ending sucked. I still liked it over season 2, though. Season 2 was fun because we got all the different Chuckies. But it was way too much like Seed. And I don't hate Seed. I like Seed for what it is. There's no really bad Chucky movie except the remake. But I will say, I didn't really like the second season, was it? Yeah. Speaking of CGI and bad like endings for shows, though, I finished Cobra Kai last night at like 1 a.m. I think it was either midnight or 1 a.m. I'm sat there watching it, and tell me why we have AI Mr. Miyagi and the CGI boat explosion that both look absolutely abysmal. And both were spoiled for me. Guys, can we not post spoilers on Twitter? If you guys have watched the show, it's fine. Other people haven't watched the whole 5 episodes in the first 3 days because they find the show incredibly cringy like I do. I despise Season and enjoy the remake. In fact, that's not fair. That's just wrong. I was going to say that's fair. No. See, I didn't even like Megan either, but I think Megan did better than the remake for me. It's just better. What is up, Joe Blocks? How's it going, Paula? Welcome to the stream. Remake had cool kills. Yeah, I guess it did. I can't really think of any of the kills now. I won't lie. What happened in that? There was like a kill with eyes, right? That was someone like did something with eyes. I don't know. Megan sucks. I wouldn't say it sucks, but I wouldn't say it sucks, but it's just not like my favorite. Least favorite horror movie in your opinion? I don't really have a least favorite. I have a load of horror movies I don't really enjoy. I mean, I probably do have a least favorite if we're being honest. I just can't think of one off the top of my head. But if we're gonna go, okay, I'm just gonna contradict myself. If we're gonna go off the top of my head, recently, I'd say Presence. It wasn't really that good to me. I found it kind of like weird. If we're thinking like all time, Ginger Dead Man versus Evil Bong, absolutely abysmal movie. Then again, I actually rewatched the OG Evil Bong recently. It is not as good as I remembered. I don't know what like 15-year-old me was thinking when he like really enjoyed that. Don't get me wrong. I still really like Evil Bong, but I forgot about some elements of it which were just very, very weird. Not gingerbread, Ginger Dead. Yeah, so it's pretty much a sequel to both. So to understand this movie, you will have to watch the first 3 Evil Bong movies, and at the same time, you'll have to watch, I believe, the first and second Ginger Dead Man movies. I haven't watched them. Pre-warning. I just could not be. I didn't even know they were connected. But and then this movie comes along, and it is literally like some of the worst CGI effects you will ever see. But yeah. There's no but with this one. There's no like real like Hail Mary, like something's good about it moment. It's just kind of why? Because just it exists. That the people who made those movies, the thing with them, and I say this a bunch because it is so true. You will either get a decent movie or you will get an hour and a half of like topless women in front of a green screen. And it will be the worst green screen you will ever see. Like this will be like so say for example I have a green screen because I have no idea how that works. That's what it's gonna be like. And sometimes they ain't even bad. They're just alright. But sometimes they're bad. They are really bad. Megan Team will probably suck though. It doesn't need a sequel. Yeah, I heard it's gonna be like Terminator. Like Terminator 2. I mean, they're really good at like ripping off some stuff. Hey, Shane, everyone. What's up, Kyle? How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for coming in. Shay, have you ever watched Cockneys versus Zombies? I have not. I've seen posters for it. I almost bought a DVD of it once just for the sake of it. But I've never watched it. Is it any good? I've not seen like any really reviews for it or anything. Ginger Man versus Evil Bong or the meme one. As much as the meme one was like kind of bad, it was like a so bad it's good sort of. Like it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as good as I thought it would be either. I'll say that. Like watching that movie for the first time, I expected a lot more. But it was good for like the budget that they probably had. I'd pick the meme one every day over Ginny Dead Man vs. Evil Bond. That movie is an abomination. Not saying that any other Evil Bond movies aren't abominations, but that movie is an abomination. I enjoy it. It's campy fun in a way. I'll check it out. I mean, I have like a whole list of movies that I need to watch currently. That ranges from like stuff like that to just really weird looking movies and then there's actually some alright stuff. Halloween 2 or 2018? Which Halloween 2 are we talking about? Is the question. If we're talking OG, I can't really pick. They're both really good. If we're talking 2009, it's 2018 every day. Like 2009 is like a fever dream. Like Rob Zombie was smoking something when he made that. Must have been some bad stuff because it didn't turn out very well. OG2, all right, yeah. I can't really pick. Tie. Should I watch Evil Bong? All right. I say this as a person who watched it way younger than he probably should have, and probably still shouldn't have watched it by now. Really, I can't remember. Really depends on your age, and that isn't me saying reveal your age to everyone. That's me saying like this movie has a little gingerbread man having a little wank. It has a bunch of strippers in it, and it has a lot of druggies, and also some very, very weird dialogue that I've only just started to understand recently as the rewatch happened. The evil Bong god. That was like, I thought that in my mind. I was just not gonna say it because smoking from the evil Bong does actually seem dope. Well, I guess toking from the evil Bong does actually seem dope, but you do die, albeit in a kind of cool way, but you do die. Like imagine like being in hell or heaven. Someone goes, "Oh yeah, how do you die?" "Oh, I smoked a bong and I got killed by a stripper inside of it." That's legendary. That's legendary. That's got to be like some top tier deaths right there. In all fairness, though, if you do watch it, then understand Buckman will be your favorite character, and that is all I say. Because I've already spoiled most of the movie, but Buckman is amazing, alright? He is the best character in all of those movies, because his whole character is just walking around, saying the word monkey, and being extremely stoned. All of that just sounds like cheesy horror, except for what you're saying about the Ginger Dead Man. It's a full moon feature. I feel like full moon is like it's like trauma. You know what you're gonna get with one of those movies. They made like bad CGI Gator, which I watched, and it wasn't as bad as I expected, but it was still bad. But their movies, as I said, they can sometimes be so fun and really good. And I love me some cheesy horror. That's why I bought Zombievers, which has just like, been thrown over there. So yeah. I probably need to go pick those up after the stream, but say that for later. I'll go on a little longer. Imagine they suddenly made a masterpiece. They already have, and it's called Evil Bomb. They've let me okay. To give you the best like view of their movies, let me just read out some of their most popular movies because, like, I feel like I need to make a whole video about the Evil Bong cinematic universe because it is a whole cinematic universe. There's at least 3 different franchises that cross over into it all together. And there's also the Ginger Weed Man, which I haven't even watched. Like, full moon features are very, very weird. Like, they look like your average horror movie studio. Dear God, they are not. They do make some great B movies, though, I've got to say. Alright, here we go. Films produced They made Puppet Master, Ginger Dead Man, Demonic Toys, Doll Man, Castle Freak, all the Puppet Master sequels, Primevals, Blade, not the Blade you're thinking of, Killjoy, Evil Bong franchise, a bunch of movies that look like poor movies. Yeah, what can I say? They make banger movies sometimes, and that is like one of like the most weird things about them, because like you can see like some really cool stuff, and then just garbage. Yeah. If you've ever seen like the clown dude, like the clown Killjoy the clown, um, that's them. They made that. He also appears in one of the Evil Bond movies. I think the fifth one, if you count Evil Bond versus Ginger Dead Man as like one of the movies in the main core franchise. It's confusing. I don't know how much more time I should spend on the BCU, the Bond Cinematic Universe, or I guess EBCU. So yeah. There's a lot of horror cinematic universes now that I think about it. Like Freddy vs. Jason is technically Friday the 13th and Nightmare in the same universe if we think about it. Because you like, especially now, you can't just have what's it called? You can't just have like sequels. It has to be a cinematic universe. Yeah, that is Jake's channel, but it's also like a cheesy like clown movie where the clown looks goofy as all hell. I don't know how the um like describe it, but when did I think it came out in like 1999 or 1998? I may be extremely wrong. It might have come out in like 2015 or something like that. But yeah, I haven't watched Freddy vs. Jason in ages. I watched it last year for like a review series. From from what I can like probably remember about it, it holds up pretty well. It's goofy as all hell. Um, it depends on like the cut you watch because there's like four different versions of that movie. So yeah, I like that movie though. I feel like that is one of the better like Friday movies that they made. Or I guess a Nightmare movie. I haven't watched Five Nights at Freddy's yet. All right, so the thing with FNAF, um, it's much more of a kids movie than like. Oh wait, is that a different movie? I might be thinking of the wrong thing. Hang on, let me make sure. I'm. Are we talking about? Oh wait, isn't that like one of those like knockoff Friday? Oh yeah, so I think you're talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, but from like that movie is like a kids movie, but it's also just kind of kind of weird. Um, like they have some cool like scenes, I guess. The story itself is kind of all over the place for me. It felt like they were trying to like please the fans of it, and then they sort of forgot about general audiences that know nothing about the lore of like the franchise. I sadly do because I watched Game Theory like for like a month straight to get ready. So yeah, guess the movie. Um, we got Let me go on my phone, huh? That'll probably make it bigger for me. I can't properly see that even despite the glasses. Hang on, let me have a gander on my phone on YouTube. Also, thank you for just putting that, because that's given me amazing ideas for like community posts. I'm gonna do more of those. Yeah, it could be the Dark Knight from what I can see, but oh wait, that's very obviously the Dark Knight. I can actually see it. Which I thought it was it. Respect on the Iron Maiden poster. Let's go. Yeah, I'm planning to get like more like music stuff in my room. I mainly just have like movie stuff. Like I've got a Green Day poster here, but I don't really like Green Day anymore, so that's like my issue. But since I have it, I have to keep it because until it rips, I'm not throwing it away unless like I don't know, I move. Otherwise, it's not broken yet, so I'm not gonna chuck it. I hate paper posters so much so. Like, why can't every poster be like plastic or metal or like some acrylic-y thing or cardboard? You know, just slightly thicker. Because I like wrong move, your poster is like horribly destroyed. Like this Mandalorian poster here is barely holding on for dear life. It's not even on screen anymore because I moved my desk, but yeah, it's barely holding on for dear life because it's all the way in the corner. I can't be bothered to move it. I'm trying to think where I put all my other posters. I might have like accidentally ripped them and just chucked them above my closet. Yeah, not the best idea. But yeah, speaking of like Iron Maiden, I can't remember if they were gonna go to it, but like I spent like the last like 3 days trying so hard trying to get tickets for like Ozzy Osbourne's last show thing that they're doing in Birmingham. That sold out in like 16 minutes, and because Ticketmaster is the most scummy piece of shit website in the world, it ended up with like me just like 65,000th in queue. And at that point, I was like, "Oh yeah, these are all sold out." I look online; they're all sold out. I have a better chance now of paying some random bloke like £300 than like I had to like actually get a ticket for a reasonable price. Guess the movie. Deadpool versus. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, what was it again? Deadpool and Wolverine. About to say Deadpool versus Wolverine, but that is not the name of the movie. I can't. Oh yeah, no, they did. For some reason, I'm thinking about like. For some reason, like, I thought, didn't they have like 17 different names for that movie? And they did. I thought I was like going crazy. Surely one of those was Deadpool versus Wolverine or something like that. Still need to see Wolverine versus Hulk. Like we saw it for a little frame in that movie. I want to see like that actually happening. That was a cool movie. Yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Mainly just because like all other recent Marvel movies I hadn't even watched, so I thought I'd be like completely screwed. But like continuity wise, thankfully like it was just Fox and I'd watched all the other X-Men movies beforehand, so I was good. They landed on Deadpool and Friend, but they changed it literally the last second before the trailer came out, apparently. That was it. I don't know why I was thinking about like Deadpool versus Wolverine, Deadpool and like something else. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah. Chill. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I mean, also, like at college, right? I just have to moan about this for a minute, right? It's been the most painful. This is like the most off-topic thing ever. I just want to moan about this. So college. We spend like the first 3 months doing basically nothing like media or movie related. Suddenly, all right, guys, next project, you're making a short film. They change it to a documentary. Finally, we're at the point where we're on like our final project for the years thing. I finally get to use this because I'm going to make a movie. I'm not going to throw this because it's quite fragile because it's made of wood. But I can finally go like this. I can finally... move it up. Okay, I'm going to stop doing that, but yeah. I can finally use that when I make my movie at the end of the year. For college, I have no idea if I'm even allowed to post it anywhere. But I have like my documentary currently just sat as like a privated video on the channel. Because I keep forgetting to ask if I'm allowed to post it or not, or if that will like affect my grade or anything. If it doesn't, that's a free video I can just post. Like, I don't have to edit it. I don't have to record anything. That's just free upload instantly. Albeit, it took me like 2 months. But yeah. I mean, what other like horror stuff has been announced recently? I'm trying to think about like if there's been like anything more interesting. Let me have a little gander back on Blood Disgusting. Let me just, in the meantime, while this loads, has anyone seen like anything like good at the movies recently? I really want to watch like Hot Eyes still. I just haven't gotten the chance because it's an 18. I don't want to spend like 30 quid to buy 2 tickets. Which works, I must say. I had to do it with the Crow, but yeah. Oh yeah, horror news. I completely forgot what I was googling. This year alone, I think I've watched so far 4 major released movies. I haven't watched like a lot of like other ones. What the hell? Cop, detective. 7. 1, 2, 3. There's pasta there. No bloody. I have no idea. Yeah, a Saw movie. That's a good guess, to be fair, because detectives and cops. Scratch the cops. Detectives, pasta. What the? Look at the other ones. Little Devil Dude. I can't. Is that like another person? Sleep. I have no idea. Yep, that stumped me there. I have no idea. That's confusing me. I recently watched Long Legs and Abigail. Let's go. Those are both. I said 7. In my defense, if we roll back about a few seconds, which I can't do because I can't do that on here, but you guys can skip back. I did say 7 among the rambling about what is this. I don't know. Oh, okay. Let's go. Got it. Yeah. God, I'm stupid. 33 minutes away from Hot Eyes. Let's go. Did you guys see that like law that like people are trying to do where like this is only in America. I think it's a requirement everywhere though. Where they're trying to make people say the actual like timestamps for the movies when they actually start and not just the ads. Which actually, now that I think about it, if you don't know that like ads like finish after like 20-30 minutes, then you're just like stupid. Like you clearly don't go to the movies enough to the point where like you don't know that ads end after like 20-30 minutes. I know that to the point where like when the movie that I watched the other day that I was going to start, um, what's it called? What was the film? Oh yeah, so I went to watch Nosferatu like in January. Um, movie said it was gonna start at like I think it was 8 something, 8:30 ish. That's when we go into a place and get food and eat dinner, then buy stuff from a shop, then go in because you know you can still go in. Got in after the ads, no. Did you know there was a completely real horror movie from the 70s called Attack of the Living Tomatoes and Return of the Living Tomatoes? Yeah, I did. I've never watched them, but I think they're on like Tubi or something. I've never watched them though. If they aren't on there, there's probably some person who's just uploaded it to YouTube because those sound quite obscure. They probably aren't even copyrighted. Might need to make a video about them if they're like masterpieces, as you say. I was trying to make like a joke there, but I can't think of what I was going to say. Guess the movie Clown Hat Knife Go. The Jester? I've never watched The Jester, but that's what came to mind. It. Um. Killjoy. um. Clown with hat. Stab someone. Clown hat knife go. Um. Oh yeah, Terrify. Terrify is actually a good call there. Terrifier 2. Terrifier 3. All Hallows Eve. Okay. Just Terrifier. I was gonna go All Hallows Eve 2 for a second there. Guess the movie, this one is hard. Scream. Unless I'm just completely wrong, is it Scream? That's my guess. Lock it in. I don't have a button. Locked in. Scream. I do have a button. I have a bullshit button, but I don't know where it's gone. How did you get that? I'm magic. Guess the movie. B movie. That's a banger. Speaking of B movie, just porn. Wait. I don't know. Yeah. The eggplant one's quite difficult for me. Mainly because I have a very dirty mind, and unless that's just like that, unless it's a joke, then like the only thing that comes to mind is just porn. It's Spider-Man. Oh, this was Spider-Man. Have a great night, Rod. I hope you enjoy Heart Eyes. Let us know if it's any good. Oh yeah, of course. I forgot to mention this. So Streamboat is coming to the UK. The US release is on April 2nd. There is no UK and Ireland release yet, but it's been picked up for distribution in the US. I mean in the UK and Ireland. Words confuse me. Picked up by Signature Entertainment. I don't know what films. That sounds familiar to me. I can't think of what Signature Entertainment have made. Hang on. Signature Entertainment Films. It's just giving me their address. I don't want their address, guys. I want to see what movies they've made. Guess maybe look at each of these carefully. The Emoji Movie. Your recent emoji use. I don't know. It is it chapter 2. It 1990. Welcome to Derry. Speaking of which, I don't know like what's up with that show. It got delayed recently, which kind of annoying because I really was looking forward to that, but now I have to wait a whole other year. Yeah, it got delayed. I saw that like earlier today. I was actually kind of annoyed. Oh, that's my sort of sympathy for the devil. I think they made Retirement Plan, which is that like Nick Cage movie, which I love. If you guys haven't seen the Retirement Plan with Nicolas Cage, go watch it. It's actually so much fun, like genuinely. I didn't expect it to be like as good as it was. Like, good. It's just so bad. It's a good movie. It's Nick Cage. Another one I said is Cocomelon. Um, I don't really watch them. I've never really been the target demographic. Never really been the target demographic for them because they're a bit after my time. My thing was Nickelodeon. I was never like a Cartoon Network guy for some reason. It was just never really my thing. I was much more of like a SpongeBob kind of dude. Because the guns and swords and the devil, so it's Kirkham. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. It's just alrighty. Oh yeah, the monkey also 91% Rotten Tomatoes could be absolutely amazing. Of course, that's just the critic score, but you know, this wasn't like marketed, at least as far as I've seen, as much as Longlegs was. Because wow, they loved marketing Longlegs, the scariest movie of the year, scariest movie of the summer. Oscar Perkins horror monster wasn't really that scary. It's still good though, I will say. Longlegs is amazing, but it isn't like that scary. Let's see. Oh yeah, we also got a poster for the Silent Night Deadly Night like reboot remake thing from Cineverse. I'm really interested because I watched the other ones like recently. I was pleasantly surprised by some of them. Others were kind of garbage. When you first saw the news that Scott Foley and Matthew Lillard are coming back, what went through your mind? Okay, I will be completely honest with this. So I missed the news by like hours, because I was asleep, and I woke up. It was 7 a.m. and I can't remember if I was sick or if it was just like a day off or something, but or if it was a weekend. I can't really remember, but I woke up. It was like 7 a.m. I was like, "Damn it! I'm gonna miss out on views for this." I will be completely and utterly honest with that. That was the first thought that went through my mind. Then the second thought was, "Wait, what? Why have they announced this?" Yeah, I will be completely honest. That's the first thoughts that went through my mind. Why have they announced this? Like Scott Foley, all right, but Matthew Lillard was just kind of like, why would you announce that. That is like a big surprise, I guess, unless they're doing the AI route, in which case, he's dead, which I still like to say Stu's alive. Mainly because it annoys Horror Her. If you're still watching, yeah. Stu's great, what can I say? Stu's amazing. It is really going to be interesting to watch that movie when it comes out, because I still have no idea where they're going to go with it. No, he's not. You're mean. Stop being negative. What is the first emoji there? Police officer, little thing. Well, well, I'm not saying that because, like, it's most probably gonna be that, like, he is dead in the franchise, but in my heart, he's alive, and that's all I care about. Oh, it's the Batman 2022. But yeah. Probably gonna end off the stream now, guys. Thanks for coming out and sitting with me for this whole hour talking about some movies. So yeah, I will probably see you guys either next week or the week after. I'm trying to do streams regularly again. But college is way more busy than I thought it would be. Like, even though I have more days off technically, I have less time because my days go from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. pretty much. When it was like when I get home, I basically work a full-time job. I don't get paid for it. Personally, I think colleges should pay you to go to them, but that's besides the point. That's my ending point. That's a bit of critical thinking there for you guys, but yeah, thanks for coming out. I really appreciate it. I will see you all next time. Be sure to like the stream, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel, and bye-bye.